YouTube, welcome back to the channel, man. It's your favorite reactor's favorite reactor, and we got another video, man. Today, we're gonna break down Bronny James going back to the G League, man. Um, I'm gonna give you my opinion on why I think Bronny should go back to the G League. You know what I mean? I think things was just a little rushed. You know, I don't know who to blame it on. Nobody should be to blame. I just think his whole process was a little rushed. Now he's back in the G League, where I feel like he should be, only for his development's sake. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get into it. Start with this tweet right now. This is from LeBron James when Bronny was, what's his second year in the league, 2025. I don't know where he could have drew this up from. He said, "Man, Bronny is definitely better than some of these cats I've been watching on League Pass today. Ish lightweight hilarious." Yeah, let's get into it, man. I mean, you gotta stick up for your dad. I mean, you're your kid, bro.
Where did that hiccup come from? Per day making men. Oh my God. Men. The Los Angeles Lakers have assigned Bronny and another player whose name I'm not about to attempt to mispronounce since I can't even say McMiniman right. Oh, said it right there. To the G League. The same place they've sent Mac McClung, who, in my opinion, was not given enough time to showcase what he can truly add to a team. And to be honest, I feel the same let me just try. A dude thorough. That sounds right. Let me check. Oh, I was right. I don't believe they've given him enough time either.
At first, I didn't even realize, it was all for me, but, I'm very thankful for this team, and, I guess that, I think that shows, how connected we are and, how much we want each other to succeed and to succeed as a team.
In only 2 games played for the Lakers, he didn't miss a shot. He only played about 5 minutes per game, but he made those 5 minutes impactful. He showed some great athleticism and quickness defensively, as well as a lot of versatility on both sides of the ball. He had a whisper of a sample size, but I believe he played exceedingly well given the allotted minutes he was assigned. However, he's sent to the G League regardless. This is a great example of what most of the league expects in its players, that even if you do everything right, you can still be seen as not good enough or you need more reps. Minutes will also be skipped.
This the thing. I don't know this guy right here. I don't know this guy. He only played 2 games with the Lakers, so I'm not really too familiar with his game. But it gets to a point. Like, if we don't need you, you're probably a young player, probably like a freshman or something. Not freshman, probably like a rookie, maybe a sophomore or something like that. We don't really need you in a rotation, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well just go ahead and get better in the G League. You know what I mean? Because you're only gonna get better by playing. You only get better by practicing every day and sitting on the bench. And I mean, you could get better by observation. Some people learn that way. But I feel like the G League is really good. I feel like Bronny should have never left the G League. We won't get into that though.
If not non-existent, unless your name's Bronny, who passed up 2 wide open shot attempts consecutively. Much to J.J. Redick and a few.
It's like he passed. I seen this game too. This is the game he started. Bro, it gets to a point where it's like the kid don't even have no confidence in himself no more. You dig what I'm saying? Like, your coach is yelling at you, telling you to shoot the ball. Like, take him out the game. He don't want to shoot the ball. Take him out the game, bro. Bronny is a clear 3-and-D player, bro. So with that, you got to knock down open shots, bro, and you got to play good defense. But his confidence, this is what that second year of college would have did for him, though. I really was disappointed, bro, when he didn't return back to college, though. I ain't gonna lie. I was disappointed in the James family and the Lakers organization as a whole, bro, because you could look at that dude and clearly stated he wasn't ready, bro.
Lakers players' frustration, which then led to Bronny being left wide open by the defense, and then you can see he misses it because this is become a mental issue. Yes, I'm about to get critical of Bronny. So you Brontomatons and pronouns with la they slash la them. Why you click on videos about subjects you don't like, I don't understand. And you invertebrates only show up when I talk about either LeBron or Bronny. This channel isn't predicated on either of them. 4 videos in 5 months talking about them, yet I have to hear lower life forms. You Bronny and LeBron channels need to get a Bronny and LeBron hate channel? You think this Bronny's best game this season was against the Hawks. He had 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He had a season high last season. 17 points against the Bucks. NBA level competition. It's not like he's never showcased flashes of a solid 3rd-string capable player. You see how I do that? You see how I go from sadistic to being positive? It's called being nuanced. It's called being versatile with one's thoughts. It's also called tweaking in certain communities. But though Bronny...
But it's the thing. Dude is talking a lot. I couldn't really find a video. I couldn't find an original video of just breaking down his film, so I could really just give my commentation over there. regardless of this, anybody could do this though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like anybody that's in shape, fresh out of college, it can shoot the ball decently. They could do this. This is not showing me nothing. This is just showing me that hey, bro, nothing. This is just showing me that you know how to play basketball. You dig what I'm saying? Like, not saying that just a bum on the street could do it, but a dude that practice work on his game every single day can't come in here and knock down a couple open shots, bro. Like, people be so happy when he do good, bro. It's almost like y'all be surprised that he's doing good. But then it's like he said, y'all got these people that be like critical of them and y'all call them haters. I don't understand that though, bro. We all know.
Showcased flashes, his production just simply isn't consistent. Not to an NBA level, anyway. Yet he's afforded so many opportunities that 99% of players around the league aren't at that very same skill level to make mistakes, mess up, get playing time in big games, as well as start. Players of Bronny's skill level never begin NBA games as a starter. Thanasis has numerous times. And what's the connecting thread between a Bronny and a Thanasis? Nepotism.
Family members,
I don't
man.
believe all nepotism is bad. If so-and-so's son or daughter is proficient at that craft, what are you really even arguing? Will they just get this because of who they're related to? It's like, no, they're damn talented. They're damn good. They would obtain this position anyway. Does their blood play a factor? Of course. But it wouldn't when it came to their innate gifts. People would understand that. This wouldn't be an issue. And in Bronny's case, the air surrounding him, the coverage he's been given is only because of LeBron.
Now, don't get me wrong, bro. I honestly feel like LeBron, if LeBron can get all his kids in the league, you deserve it, bro. You didn't made the NBA so much money, bro. You done brought so many eyes, so many sponsorships, a lot of stuff. The NBA wouldn't be as successful without LeBron James. Don't get me wrong, bro. I appreciate it. He's one of my favorite players. I just felt like he handled this situation with his son wrong. Like, completely wrong, bro. Now, I don't have a kid, so I can't really tell you, like, how you should do with your kid, how you shouldn't do. I'm just saying, bro, I've played at the level and I know the steps that if you skip certain steps, it's gonna bite you. It's gonna soon bite you. You might can catch up. It's gonna take a little while. It's gonna take a little bit more harder work, but it's gonna bite you, bro. You can't skip steps, bro, and be great. You can't, and LeBron knows that, bro. LeBron know you cannot skip steps, and he skipped that last year that he needed, bro. That last year, UCLA, USC, he needed it.
Go on to say, let the kid be a kid when you yourself didn't do that. You don't see Scottie Pippen saying his son is better than some other players. You don't see him hyping his son up. His son gets to grow and develop his game without lights and cameras being placed upon him because of the words of his father. And if you want to say, well, it's because it's LeBron, Scottie Pippen isn't LeBron, never has been, never will be that type of player that's at the top of the mountain of the league. LeVar did this very same thing with his sons, and he wasn't a noteworthy, world-renowned known individual. Yet his words held impact, saying that Lonzo was better than Steph Curry, this, that, and the other. Lonzo was the one that has to deal with it. We saw how rough it was for him coming into the NBA. He was getting picked up full court. Oh, that reminds me, Patrick Beverly, what you got going on right now? I might make a video on that. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. Patrick Beverly and those other players that was guarding Lonzo like their life depended on it would not have happened if LeVar didn't write checks that Lonzo had to cash. Same as what we have in a Bronny situation. I get so sick of hearing people say, oh, 55th pick has never been talked about this much. Whose fault do you think that is? He will still get talked about regardless because that's LeBron's son and just how historic it is to have a father and son share an NBA court with one another, but not...
I think, perfect point. 55th pick, undrafted, regardless, bro, it was going to be lights on you, bro. It was going to be lights, camera, action on you, bro. Soon as you did that. Not only did you average 2 or 3 points a game your college career, and you somehow found your way in the league when the best player on your team didn't even... 2 of your best players on your team didn't get drafted, and you got drafted. Cool. We ain't tripping. The Lakers took you. They took a chance on you. Cool. Whatever, bro. You know what I mean? LeBron is here. LeBron said he wants your kid in the league. Cool. We're going to take it. But it just... You can't hide development, bro. Like, regardless, dog, you can't hide behind your pops, bro. Cause those lights is really, 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 really bright, dog. Those lights get real bright. And it's certain things you learn whenever you're growing up that only certain people who really grew up rough could really understand and really get that mentality. You dig what I'm saying? Like that dog mentality is like something that you get at like a young age growing up with really nothing. You grew up with everything, bro. Everything you ever wanted, everything you ever needed. And I'm not saying that's it's the reason why you're not a dog, but that clearly play you don't have no sense of urgency to keep a job though. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you just know you're gonna always be here just because of the simple fact that you're dad. You know what I'm saying? That's how you play.
in the same way that he's been getting covered. He should have spent another year in college,
I said
and
the
he
same
definitely
thing.
shouldn't have seen starting NBA time. He needs more time to cook in the oven. It's like a video game that releases prematurely. There's glitches, there's a bunch of other graphical issues. You can tell the developers were clearly rushed, and you can only lament, man, if only this game had more time, it could have been better, instead of having to be patched into a proper state. These games are just patches, little band-aids, instead of correcting the true core issues in Bronny's game that only get exposed every time he touches an NBA court. As I've said in the past, I hope he gets better acclimated to the NBA and he finds some long-term success, but I'm never going to like how this situation played out
Cause
and
it's
how
just
there's
not
just this cognitive dissonance.
it's just not fair. You dig what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's just not fair to someone else who's actually good at basketball and working. But life ain't fair. You dig me? Don't get me wrong. Life ain't fair. But imagine somebody who's actually working hard, good at basketball, doing all the right things they need to be done, and then it's like, well, that's LeBron's son. No, nobody else has had that type of treatment though. Dwayne Wade's son didn't get that type of treatment. Like he said, Scottie Pippen's son didn't get that type of treatment. Like everybody else's son had to work for it, bro. And it's like it's almost like LeBron told him at a young age, it's like, bro, you don't even gotta be good. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like I put the work in for you. You dig what I'm saying? And then you got your other son. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it for him. They done redshirted him. He can't even touch it. He can't even touch a college court, and he's a Division 1, high major Division 1 player, bro. And look where Shaquille O'Neal's son is at a mid major, bro. It's just certain things though, bro. But the honest truth is why I feel like Bronny should stay in the G League. I just feel like his confidence isn't there, bro. Do I feel like he got game? He could play a little bit. He could play defense. He can knock down shots. I mean, like he done showed spurts. I just feel like his confidence is not there, and he's never been the best player on his team. He wasn't the best player on his high school team. He definitely wasn't the best player on his college team, and he's not. He don't know that confidence isn't there because he hasn't developed that confidence, and that's what I'm saying. The steps you can't skip that steps because it's gonna all show, regardless of how bad you think the sorriest person in the NBA is. It had been some point where he been that guy on his team though. At some point, everybody done been that guy on that team. He's never been that guy on his team, bro. Literally never been that guy on his team, bro. And then you be showing spurts and stuff like that. Like you had a couple good G League games. I feel like that's why they probably thought you was ready for it. You had a couple good G League games last year, but it's because of it's not as much pressure. It's not as much pressure on you in the G League. It's not you can make those mistakes and not get pulled out the game, bro. It's like it's weird. I don't know. It's weird to say, bro. I honestly don't know, bro. This is another thing I be trying to say, bro. This is why I would never ever force my kids to do something that they don't want to do. Not saying LeBron did it, but it will have to be so organic to the fact where my son is like outside when I come home from work shooting. You know what I mean? Like he's really looking at basketball all the time, shooting basketball all the time. You have to really show me that this is what you really, really, really want to do, bro. I don't think this is what he really, really, really wants to do. He hasn't got any better from year 1 to year 2. You haven't developed anything better. Your jump shot is still inconsistent. Your handle is still loose. I see when you dribble the ball all the time, bro. And you don't understand spacing. I wish I could pull up them highlights, bro. I wish I could pull up them highlights, bro. But you just don't understand the game of basketball almost like. You know what I'm saying?
your name's Bronny, who passed up 2 wide open shot attempts consecutively.
It's like it's like you don't even want the ball in your hands. It's like, get the ball out of my hands before I make a mistake. That's just lack of confidence, bro. I'm pretty sure you work on your game all the time. You just need to go to the G League and kill. You need to consistently kill. If they want to pull you back up, bro, I don't see why. I don't see why would they want to pull you back up. Maybe just for a roster spot, bro. You should literally play every single G League game this year. This year, you should literally want to play every single G League game. You should average 30 in every G League game, and then we're going to holler at you next year, bro. We'll holler at you next year. I'm sorry I couldn't find any more film. I really wanted to show more film, but I ain't too much film from him this year, though. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't really touched the court like that. I know in that one game against the Bucks, he passed up a lot of open shots, bro. It's just like you didn't know the plays. You're trying to set ball screens. It's like you're all over the place. And you're a good kid, bro. And I really want to see you do good. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like whoever's in control of your career, they just set you up for failure, bro. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm sorry I ain't had no film. I hope I got my point across. Shout out to Bronny. Shout out to LeBron, man. And I'll see y'all in the next video.